Hi everyone, welcome to Lola's Frugal Life. This is episode number 73, and today's episode is my weekly meal plan episode where I share my meal plan for the upcoming week with you. So please stick around for a few quick words from our sponsor and we'll get right into today's episode. Okay everyone, so it's time to go over the weekly meal plan. If you haven't listened to this episode before, this is an episode that I do each week where I share with you what we have on our meal plan for my family of 5 for the upcoming week. The purpose of the episode is if you would like to follow the meal plan, if you're struggling with what to make, or if maybe it'll just prompt you with some ideas of some things you haven't made recently that you might want to add to your meal plan, or however you want to use it. So I do use a very simple meal rotation. So throughout each week, you'll see that things will repeat. For example, I'm not going to go through the whole thing, but just really quickly, for example, on Mondays, every other Monday we do hamburgers, every other Tuesday we do tacos, things like that. So it's super, super simple. At some point, I will probably add in some more variety, and I do usually change it up seasonally, and I'll try and change out sides and things like that. But right now, this is working for us, and no one really seems to mind the repeats at the intervals that I have them. And it just makes it really super easy for me to get the meal plans together quickly in this busy time of our life. So basically, since I have, identified that certain meals are once every 2 weeks or once a week or whatever like that, the meal plan just kind of puts itself together. Because as soon as we have one meal, if I know I'm having that every 2 weeks, I'll go ahead 2 weeks and put it on the meal plan. So by the time I get to that meal plan in the future, it's usually already pretty much filled out. I usually just have to fill in a couple of spots here and there. This meal plan runs from Saturday through Friday. That's why I put this out on Wednesday mornings. That way, if you did want to follow along or make any of the recipes that are mentioned, you'll have enough time to put your grocery shopping list together. What was I going to say? I do also tell you the websites where the recipes are from, if they have like an official website where I got the recipe from, and then they're also posted on the Facebook page. Okay, so for Saturday, this coming Saturday, which is July 25th, we are going to be doing penne with broiled chicken and air fryer roasted cauliflower and broccoli. So the penne with broiled chicken, it's really just simple boiled chicken. Broiled chicken, which I just kind of cut up in like little kind of like slices, like fajita type chicken, but cut up in like little bits. And then I broil that with just like a little bit of seasoning, just like salt and pepper type seasoning and olive oil. And then we just cook up a pot of penne pasta and toss the penne pasta with some olive oil, the grilled chicken or the broiled chicken, and then some shredded mozzarella cheese, and just kind of toss it all together. And it tastes really good, and it's really super simple. It's one of my kids' favorite meals. And then on the side, we're just doing air fryer roasted cauliflower and broccoli, which is from allrecipes.com. The penne and broiled chicken doesn't have a website. It's just something I had made up at some point just on a whim, and the kids really liked it, so I kind of just added it to my meal rotation. The air fryer roasted cauliflower and broccoli, it's really just like chopped up cauliflower and broccoli. I usually don't do both. I usually just do one or the other. So I just kind of pick whatever I decide to grab when I'm in the store. But you really just chop it up, put a little olive oil, salt and pepper, and you just cook it in the air fryer. Or you could roast it in the oven if you don't have an air fryer. So that is Saturday. Sunday, I'm doing an air fryer whole chicken. So that is really, really easy. That is from belleofthekitchen.com. It's BELLE of the kitchen, and you take the a whole chicken and you basically just cook it right in the air fryer, and it comes out really good, kind of like rotisserie chicken style, like a style like rotisserie chicken. And then on the side with that, we're doing carrot fries, which is from foodnetwork.com. The actual recipe name is called carrot fries with ketchupy ranch, but I don't actually make the ketchupy ranch dip to go with it, although it does sound good. I just have never made it. I mostly just used the recipe to make the carrot fries. So you basically just take carrots and you cut them up in like little French fry type size pieces, And they come out really good. You can do it in the oven or in the air fryer. They're almost kind of similar to like a sweet potato fry taste, but it's good for something different. And then on the side with that, I'm also doing Pennsylvania Dutch corn pie, which is from allrecipes.com, and that's kind of like a pie that I use like the pre-made, well, actually the recipe does call for it too, but I use like the pre-made pie crust, and it's like potato, corn, like regular corn, cream style corn, milk and butter and potatoes. I don't know if I said that already. And it does also call for 3 hard cooked eggs, but I've never actually put that in there. But it's pretty good. It makes for like a really good side dish, kind of like a substantial side dish to go with the chicken. Okay, so Monday we're going to be doing ribeye steak on the grill and grilled chicken. I don't have recipes for those. Obviously, they're just grilled. The ribeye steak I usually marinate with the what's it called? Oh, the Montreal steak seasoning and some oil, like olive oil and some red wine vinegar. And then the grilled chicken I usually marinate with the Montreal chicken seasoning and some oil, olive oil and white vinegar. And then on the side with that, we're doing air fryer Brussels sprouts, which is from allrecipes.com. You might notice I'm using the air fryer a lot lately. Well, I use it a lot anyway, but even more I've been trying to do a lot in the air fryer just because it's been really hot outside lately, so it doesn't really heat up the house. So the air fryer Brussels sprouts they come out really good. You just kind of chop them up, toss them with olive oil and some seasoning, and cook them in the air fryer. Of course, you could also roast them in the oven. And then I'm just doing some type of boxed rice or boxed couscous or something like that on the side. And then I'm also going to make a quick cucumber salad, which does not have a recipe. It's just something my family's always made. You just chop up a cucumber and make like a little dressing with mayonnaise, sugar, and vinegar, and just kind of toss it together, and it just makes like a creamy like cucumber salad. So that is Monday. Tuesday is Taco Tuesday, so we're just doing regular tacos, and then I'm also doing Instant Pot lentil tacos, which is from tastebetterfromscratch.com. That's because one of my daughters doesn't eat meat, so she likes that for the taco filling. Sometimes I make it, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I'll just do our regular taco stuff. Like I do I usually do ground chicken lately, and I just cook it up and add some taco seasoning, put out like the lettuce, tomato, cheese, all that kind of stuff. And then I'll do like a can of refried beans, and she'll use that instead of the meat. But sometimes I do make this Instant Pot lentil taco recipe, and everybody really likes it. Everybody will use most of the people in my family that eat meat will just use the chicken for the tacos. But everybody kind of likes it too as like leftovers, like to put on nachos or something like that. So it's pretty good for a taco filling, and it's pretty healthy because it's basically just made with like dry lentils. It calls for chicken broth, but I actually just make it with water because my daughter doesn't eat meat, so she doesn't want chicken broth. And then it's like diced canned tomatoes and some seasoning like onion powder, garlic powder, that type of thing. And it cooks really quick and easy in the Instant Pot. So that's Tuesday. Wednesday, we're doing Chef John's sausage and shrimp jambalaya. That's from allrecipes.com. This one, I actually started making it a little bit differently. I kind of very, very loosely follow the recipe. It's more almost as a placeholder, as a reminder to me to make this new kind of creation that I've come up with that's based on this. And it's just to be really simple. And plus, because like I said, my one daughter doesn't eat meat, and this recipe has sausage in it. So what I started doing was just making brown rice, and then making the shrimp and the green peppers in like a broth, and like a vegetable broth. Because my one daughter does eat fish. She's like a pescatarian, I guess. So she will eat the shrimp, so I'll cook the shrimp and the peppers in like a vegetable broth, and then I'll just do the rice on the side, and then I'll do the sausage on the side. So then everyone can just kind of put like a bowl together. If they want more broth, they can add more broth from the shrimp and peppers to the rice, and then add sausage if they want, or not if they don't. So it's kind of worked out pretty good like that, because my son doesn't like the rice with a lot of broth. Other people in my family do like it with broth, so it's kind of like a version of, kind of like loosely using this recipe for the meal. But the recipe itself is really good if you're interested in making that. Okay, so then Thursday, I'm doing Instant Pot split pea soup. So it's just basically just like your standard split pea soup, and it's made in the Instant Pot, obviously. It's called Instant Pot split pea soup. It's really just made with, you can put ham in it. I usually just do it vegetarian so that my daughter will eat it. We just do it's just, your dried split peas, and it calls for chicken broth. I usually just do water, or I'll do vegetable broth, and carrots, and you just cook it in the Instant Pot, and that's from foodnetwork.com. And then on the side with that, I'm doing grilled cheese. So that's one of our rotations also. I do soup. I do either soup and grilled cheese or breakfast for dinner on Thursdays, and I try and mix up different soups so it's more like a theme rather than like a specific recipe rotation on that night. Then our last night of the meal plan is Friday, July 31st, and that night we're doing sheet pan chicken fajitas. That is from foodnetwork.com, and it's really just your basic just cut up chicken with peppers and onions, and just toss with some olive oil, salt, and pepper. Cook it under the broiler, and I serve it with tortillas and like flour tortillas. And let's see, what else do I do with that? Oh yeah. So that's kind of it for the chicken. We just make chicken fajitas on flour tortillas with the chicken and the peppers. But on the side, that will serve as my daughter's main meal, but can be a side for others who are just eating the chicken fajitas. I'm doing Chipotle black bean chili, which is from a website called myplantbasedfamily.com. And it's just like a chili that's made in the Instant Pot, and it uses quinoa, which kind of gives it like kind of a solid, I don't know, it's kind of like more like a hearty consistency, and it has black beans in it and diced tomatoes and stuff like that, corn, and it's really good. Again, my family kind of likes that too, more as like a side dish, but then my daughter, who doesn't eat the meat, will eat that as her main meal that night. So that's it for this week's meal plan. I hope maybe this was helpful to you. I'd love to hear some feedback. If you could let me know if these episodes are helping you, or if you'd like them in a different way. You can reach me through Facebook Messenger. If you go to facebook.com/Lola's Frugal Life, that's all one word with no apostrophe. You could message me there. You could like the page. You could leave a comment, anything like that. And then you can also join our private listeners group if you'd like to have conversations about episodes that we have on the show, or the related type topics. You can join that group through the Facebook page. There's a link, or you can go directly to facebook.com/groups/Lola's Frugal Life and submit a request to join. And I check it pretty much pretty much every day. I check it. So as soon as I see it, I'll approve your request, and then you'll be in the group. So we'd love to have you. Don't forget to subscribe, and if you wouldn't mind leaving me a rating, that would be much appreciated. So that's it for today. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope you have a really awesome day.